What's up, y'all? This is your Bo back again, and yep, back again. So this is about transposing. All right, this video is about transposing. Just trying to decide what I want to do here. This is your granddaddy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is about transposing. And I know that's a subject that a lot of us musicians, or a few of us, or several of us, or many, don't really like to address. So here I am addressing it somewhat. Yeah. So what got me going with this was the fact that my B3 Hammond organ, I don't have a transpose feature on there. So I'm forced to actually sit here or sit over there and yeah, put a little bit of time in and transpose just a little bit, you and I. Okay, let me just a little bit. I'm not gonna do this video very long, so my thing is anything that you do, whether it's your scales. Change my channel. I was like, what? Okay. Anything that we do, we're repeating the same stuff and transposing it. The skill. And make sure you practice with your left hand. My name is Brother Andre Clark. He's one brother used to do it right. He has to crack it up the way he said, Brother Andre Clark. But back in the day, he was a pastor. They really loved this a lot, me and my honey. And he's always, Brother Andre. I'll never forget him, Elder Westry. And it's just the way he said it is funny. Brother Andre's in the house. But yeah, transposing, y'all. All right, practice with your left hand. If you're right-handed, you want to really put some time into your left hand. All right, so this conversation is and doing the works, putting in the works. Versus talking. We can talk trash all day. Right, we can talk this trash all day, but the question is, can we do it? All right, so practice your skills in all 12 keys. This is transposing, right? And try to be as perfect as you can get it, all right? Perfection is key. I thought that's my dog. It's not about how fast you go, just try to be accurate, You can go as slow as you want to. The whole key is knowing your notes. Alright, and master that with all 12 keys. It's all about transpose, even though this probably sounds corny to some, because they have already arrived. Whoever those musicians, they already arrived. Right? So for us or those out there who have not arrived, right? We up in here, or I'm up in here, or you about to be up in your musical room to study your craft. I'm at A now. Like I said, it's not about how fast you can go. Right? It's how accurate you can be. Right? Now I didn't used to be able to do this while talking. I literally had to concentrate. But now after doing this for a little bit, right, I have become mastering it, right? The last key, right? So now I can talk and play this stuff without hesitation, so to speak. All right, so practice your skills in all 12 keys, and now back to C again. And I'm doing this with the left hand. I would also do this with the left hand with my major move. C major move inversion. I'm gonna go to B in reverse and do my major chord. And practice them in all 12 keys. Because you never know where you might have to end up voicing your chord with the left hand, by the way. Okay. And so we can go to B flat and do it now. So yeah, just practice a little bit, you know. And it's called transposing. Right? So if you make a mistake, no big deal, you know, you correct yourself, right? All right. All right, so I guess I go to A now in reverse. First. Right, you know. I try to, you know, figure out what finger I want to use, you know, along the way, right? And then back to root. So I guess I go down to the A flat. That'll probably be one of the voicings that I will use on the keyboard a lot. A flat. And again, like I said, it's not about how fast you can go. It's how accurate you can try to be. You know, be efficient with it, you know. You can recognize it. Okay, if I want to go to G, I do the G next. And learn to do them in all 12 keys, like I said, right? Right, you know. I think I messed up there. I'll fix that. Right. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, correct it. If you mess up, correct it, you know. Right? Just correct it, right? That's all. No one's gonna give you a F for failing. Well, I might give you an F for failing because you didn't try to practice. Alright, F sharp and G flat. You never know how the keyboard player or organ player, whoever is playing, you never know where they're gonna voice. Or the word we say place. Place or voice chords, where they're gonna put them. Right? So I heard this movement in this song called he saw the best in me, and yeah, it was pretty dope. C major chord broken up. So we have the 1, this the 3, and this was the 5. And you remember that C major chord? It naturally would sound cool right here, right? You know, the norm, right? The norm. But just keep in mind that the major chord can be broken up, moving notes. I understand that people may say, you know, you can do drop 2s and stuff like that, drop 3s, drop 2s. So, you know, taking the top note and put it on the bottom, you know, or down here. So, you know, you end up doing drop 2s. You know, you can break up the C major chord and do it in all different types of ways. I'm just messing with the C chord for now, right? Now it was here, and let's see, I want to put that G at the bottom. Or way down here. Or I might just want to put it way up here. I'm just making it up. You never know where the keyboard player might do things, you know, so you just never know, like I said. You know, I'm making this up. So, you know, I'm just making this up. So yeah, so you can break up the chord. You can take the C and put the D, or you can switch that around. You can put the C on the bottom, and then you can play your what we call the 3 and the 5 at the top. Just messing around with you. All right, so this video is about transposing, taking chords that you already know, taking your scale, which you should know now. I've already broke it down to you, so to speak. C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Next key, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. What's the next key? E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. And transposing F, C, F, G, I just went down lower. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E. I'm just going down a little lower. G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F. Alright, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, A flat. Okay, we're going to A flat now. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. I'm just transposing the F, G, A, and B. I'm starting to recognize that I'm playing some of the same notes as I go along in the scale, which tells me that if I create chords from the scale, I'm going to be able to play some of the same chords from one key to another because of the number system, right? So if I said, well, let's put that C, okay, in the key of C. Well, can I use that C chord maybe like in, I don't know, the key of B flat maybe? Potentially, yes. Depends on what I'm doing. Well, yeah, B flat. There's that C major chord. What? Yes, and I mixed it with the B flat. Yes, it could. Now, who would have thought of that? Can I go to the scale of D? And let's say, can I use a C major chord with a D major chord? So maybe I'll put my D major at the top. Let's put the D on the bottom and then just put the C major at the top. Wow, really? Yes. Okay, let's swap it and put the D at the top and put the C major at the bottom. And let's see what we get there. Woo! What? 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 Yes. So you never know what you can mix up in here. So now chord wise, just say we're in A flat. A flat is the 1, B flat is the 2 minor chord, and the 3 chord is C minor chord, right? Alright, that's fair enough. Okay, we're going to the 4 chord, D flat, and the 5, E flat, right? And the 6 is F minor, and the 7 is G diminished, which is the C sharp, well, I said A flat, so which will be the D flat diminished 7 chord, inversions. Now that I clear that up, and now that that's up here for now, I can see how I can use this idea along the way. And everything that I'm doing, I can transfer that or transpose that to the next key and duplicate the same information. But let's just say I'm on A flat, all right? And I told you the 3 in A flat is C minor. But what if I told you you could put an A flat there too on the 3? So I know we have heard songs, you know, let me see, I lift my hand, let me see, that's another, and told or ever, y'all remember that? I lift my hand, and, I'm sorry, I lift my hand, and total admiration. Yes, I'm saying. So I didn't necessarily need to borrow a chord from another key because it was already in A flat. And I said, well, I'm gonna go to the 3, 1, 2, 3, and use the same chord on A flat. I lift my hand and told. Now, I didn't want to get into the other chords yet, but now since we're on this lane here, that's why I said Study the moves, like you have your major move, the minor move, the augmented move, add 7, diminish, dominant chord, C major flat 5, C7 chord, and your C diminished 7 chord, right? I did say the dominant chord already, and then you have the C major chord, and then you have your sus2 chord, and that secret sauce chord, right? So now that I see that, my left hand trying to get away. Transposing. Let's see. Do I want to go upward? I think I go upward because yeah, I'll go up with the voicing. And I'm just taking the same idea, right, and transposing. Even if I don't, even if I have not ever learned the names of these chords, y'all, is my point. I'm trying to really actually say. Even if I have never ever tried to figure out what the names of these chords, but I'm going to end up learning these chords or playing these voicing. And that was without taking piano lessons. So now I have a secret sauce chord that I've been transposing the whole time, which is basically the 7 sus4 chord. You just have to identify which one. B flat 7 sus4. And you remember I said on the 3 we can use in A flat. Now that I see my major chord, now I see the sus2. Remember I said that earlier with the C sus2 and the secret sauce. So now I see my major chord, and I'm substituting the major chord for a secret sauce chord, right? I just put the 1 at the top. Now I said, wait, I lift my hand to the, first, I can still use the A flat. I 1 to the 3. What? Then I can play that other chord on the 1 to the 3. What? You see what I'm saying? So yes, you can use a different chord along the way. There was another song, Let God Have His Way, or something like that, but no. There's another secret sauce chord you can use also on the 1, which I said transposing. I lift my hand. So I lift my hand and sus2 this time, right? Or I can go to the secret sauce here. Transpose. What? You see what I'm saying? I lift my hands, and so transposing, or actually transposing. You see what I'm saying? So you can use different ideas, right? And I know you guys heard that tune, so I can't remember the word, but let God have his way, whatever it starts out with. Oh, too heavy on the string. Now listen to this, I can go to the major 7 move, G flat or F sharp major 7 chord. Well, I'm in A flat, so I better call it G flat major 7. So I can sit here and play around with this stuff. All right. Can I grab that while I'm doing this? Let me see. Wonder if I can grab this. Actually, the funny thing is I can't see it, so let me make sure I grab this and move it. But so the thing is that you can grab chords, substitute chords, and play around with this a little bit, actually. All right, and and use it to your advantage, if you will. All right, so I'm gonna put my mouse in here. All right. So all right, and again, this is, we're talking about transposing, because that's what we're doing. that's what musicians be doing, is playing around with transposing. It's like, why I can't hear this in my ear? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what else is going on here? Did I rehook up? Oh. Hold on, y'all. I was doing some stuff yesterday. All right, today officially is my last day. Today will be officially my last day doing my practice. Actually, that would not be true. What time is it actually? Hold on. Today, technically, will be officially today. Today is the last day. Today is the last day that I would technically would be officially not practicing during the early part of the morning. So I'm going back to work. And so technically today, I would literally just be waking up out of my sleep at this hour. I think it's 1:30. Usually I wake up, I get up around about 1-ish, between 1:15, 1:30. I set my clock to try to, help me bounce up out of bed and come in here and start practicing. Or if I got something else to do prior to that, then other than that, I'll be in here around 1 or 1:30, no later than 2 o'clock. Okay, so I had to make that announcement because in case y'all who has been following me for a while wondering, hey man, dude ain't been on the early part of the mornings in a while. If I do, it will be on my break or something like that. If I'm, at work and I end up being on my lunch break thing, that's when y'all gonna see me probably popping in on my little keyboard in my car and stuff like that. Anyway, so whoops, now what I done did. So yeah. So yes, you can go from A flat and to, remember I said earlier, A flat and to. Now, it's no different from me playing this voicing that you guys heard me doing the other day. I'm just might add a note or change a bass line or something like that. So it's here at the bottom, right? It's a 3, or I'm just on the bottom with the 3. Or I can bring the 3 here. Right. A flat at 2, y'all. And also you can do that on the 1. A flat at 2. Alright. In this case, because I'm taking my finger off the A flat at the bottom, because it's right here. Right? So if I was doing this song, I lift, let me see, what was it? I lift my hand, right? I lift my hand. Total. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I wouldn't probably come at it from that angle, but I lift my hand. And I just walk to it. 1, 2, 2 up to the 3. Now I see another way I can approach this too. I can use the secret sauce. Now I see the idea. I'm going to transpose prior. See? Right. So giving myself some ideas. I lift my hand. The first chord. I lift my hand. I lift my hand. While I'm doing that, I lift my hand. I'm going. I probably more than likely wouldn't play it this way, but just to use it as a basic approach to the song. At first it was A flat. Again. Oh, right, so major, secret sauce this time. Okay, so we're talking about transposing. So, sometimes you see these chords they're used in a song. We just transpose it. Yeah, use it. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. Ba, 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 ba. Whatever the chords you might play, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? What is it? I can't do it off the. But all right, transposing. All right. Okay. So we did the scale. We did maybe I didn't say the numbers, but the scale is 1, 2, 3. The scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Loud in my ear. All right, C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Right. The number is gonna repeat itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You just repeat your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's key up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next number, key up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 notes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop! Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? You know what I'm saying? All 12 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? A flat. Now we go to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see how I'm working with the left hand, right? Getting that left hand some knowledge underneath it, right? So now I can feel a little bit comfortable. Not even not 100% comfortable, but I can feel a little comfortable that I learned my number system as well as my scales, right? All right, cool. All right, now, as I was doing those chords, all right, as I was practicing those chords, those major chords, and doing my inversions in all 12 keys, then I'll come back and do the minor move the same way. C minor, right? And do my inversions. Right? Do the B minor, same thing. Root position, right? Right? First inversion and second inversion. B flat minor move the same scenario. Root position, right? First inversion. Okay. Second inversion. And then your A minor chord root position. Root position, right? It's gotta get dark down there. First inversion, and then second inversion. Right. And A flat root position. Minor move. Right. Inversion. It's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna come up. So now we're at G, so we're gonna do the G minor chord. We'll do it down here, right? Then root position. Right? You probably noticing that I'm doing this little spider move, I guess, spider leg move or whatever, right? Doing inversions. Right? And then we have the F sharp or G flat minor move. Either I can do it down here, root position, first inversion, and then second inversion. So I'm saying, and just keep practicing it. Because it's gonna be your friend later. At some point, right, in life, right? It's gonna be your best friend once you start learning to do your major chords, minor chords, and do them inversions, whatever direction you want to go. I'm working with the left hand because, promise you, I'm gonna end up playing chords with this left hand, and I mean literally for real. And so same scenario. When you finish doing your major move, minor move, then you do the augmented chord. Concentration. I was about to say, it's no big deal, y'all. It ain't no big deal. Just get to it. All right. And that's not even with me adding the 7 to it, right? But right now I'm just doing it with the regular way, right? So we covered the major move now, minor move, augmented move. What's the next move I want to go to? All right, major move, knockdown, minor move, knockdown, augmented move down. Let's go and hit our let's go hit the dominant chord, major flat 7. Right, same scenario. Right, taking the one note, putting it at the top. At that time I went ahead and lift my hands, right? That time I'll lift my hands. Just a little bit of concentration, right? No big deal. So like I said, you start doing that in all 12 keys, right? And then you want to come back and you want to do your diminished move in all 12 keys. And then your major 7 move in all 12 keys. Doing this little crawl movement. I ain't rolling into that one. Alright. Okay, so now I cover my major move, minor move, augmented, major, minor, augmented. I didn't add the 7, but just to throw the 7 there. So major, minor, augmented, add 7, we're gonna drop that there. Now diminish, dominant chord, if you will, C7 chord, major 7, now my sus2. Can I do inversion of that? Absolutely yes. Move my 1 note to the top. The secret sauce chord. The D7 sus4 chord. Can I put it back? Yes. Okay. Now I'm taking my 5th in the C scale. I'm gonna bring it up. And we're gonna put it here. It's a G sus4 chord. Alright. So we have the C sus2, the secret sauce chord, D7 sus4, and we have the G sus4 chord. I'm gonna use the scale in G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put it down here. It's the same chord, y'all. Okay, and then learn your tritones. So this is my little formula that I use, all right, to help me out with stuff. And then the other formula that came about when I do my little story, but a little short story, I should say really short. I basically learned the scales and the number system and the chords back in 2019, right before the pandemic came about in 2020. Somewhere around about October, November, because I knew it was around about my birthday. Because I remember when my honey was asking me, hey, we're going to do this particular song on a Sunday morning. And she gave it to me on a Saturday late evening. And I'm like, are you serious? So I said, let me go ahead and practice this formula. And then I found out, of course, the song was in E flat. And once I did that, I said, all right, major on the 1. Okay. Minor on the 2, F minor 2. 3, G minor. 4, A flat. 5, B flat. 6, minor. Last but least, 7, D diminished 7. And I'm back to home. Now, I didn't mention the continuation of the number system. After 7 comes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and back to home. That will be a no-brainer, but just in case somebody out there do not know that, after 7 is 8. And you're repeating the C on the bottom, which is the 1. Now it's number 8. You're repeating 2, which is on the bottom, which is now 9. You're repeating 3, which is now number 8, 9. Okay, now you're getting it, right? You're repeating 4, which is the same note up here. Now is what number? 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Right? This the 5 is now what number now? After 11 is, okay. All right. This is 6. After 12 is what? The same note is 13. That's just 7. Okay, y'all can get the point. So either you can say you can go back to the 7, and some people might say 14, and then back to the 1. So everything you do in life now, everything you do in music-wise, if you can, and that's said for beginner-level musicians, if you're not occupied or I use the word, you're not employed at a church somewhere, you have much more of an advantage over someone who's been playing for a little while. And I'm gonna pick on some of us intermediate level or maybe even potentially advanced level musicians. That's not everybody, I'm just saying. you may have the opportunity to be able to practice stuff in all 12 keys. And I mean, everything you get your hands on that you learn, you'll end up learning it in all 12 keys. For example, that song my honey was like, say, hey, we're going to do this song on Sunday. So I can tell you what I was thinking outside the box when I learned the tune. Tune went a little like this. 6, simple. 4, A flat, right? The 6 was a minor chord, right? Remember I said major 1, major 4, major 5, major, and your 6 is minor. Oh, okay. So, now I'm on a 1. Right? And then I'm on my 5. Now, for those who's been playing for a long period of time, we might say we don't have time for this. But I promise you, somebody in the church gonna either have a hoarse voice or just can't sing or something like that, or they can't keep the tune for whatever the reason is. Right? I promise you, even after a rehearsal for 2 hours, and then they get up on Sunday morning, somebody gonna sing the tune out of the key. All right, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It happened to me once. Or maybe twice, actually. Not on the first try, because I put them in the key. Hey! Now I'm on the organ. I didn't do all that, but I... Oh, hit the track, buddy. I hit the track, drummer. We going, you know, like... So they had no choice but to sing the key. Now, another time this happened, a little way after COVID kind of sort of passed through a little bit. Went back to church, and let me see, 3 years later, because our church was under remodel and doing that process. So I said 3 years later, we came back and we did the song again. And luckily, as I said it, I want to say the word luck, but no. I just had this feeling that somebody was going to be out of tune or just bust out. Y'all know how y'all church folk are. Just bust out and want to sing that song. And Lord behold, that's what happened. Somebody got up and started singing this song. So luckily, no, it actually wasn't one of the luck. It was one of those moments where I said, you know what, since I've already learned in the E flat, I might as well just go ahead and transpose this for the next 3 years. For the next 3 years, just transpose. All right, just sit here and just be transposed. Okay, shoot. I mean, that's all we could do. We couldn't go nowhere. We was on lockdown, so I couldn't do nothing but the... Okay, 6. I know I'm on the 6. I'm on the 6. I'm on the 6. So if somebody busts out and sing this in the key of E, I'm ready for it. Okay, all right. And I'm going to play it simple. I ain't doing nothing fancy. 6. To the what for it? To the 1. You know what I'm saying? To the 5. They ain't gonna mess me up, because I was ready for them, right? Okay. You know, if it was done in the key of F, somebody busts out in F. Find my minor chord in F. The 6. 6. Okay, we're going to the 4, 4. And honestly, this is kind of funny for me to say it, but when I went to the first chord, literally my finger's already there. I just come up to the 4, right? To the 1. It's literally like actually right there, you know. And then to the 5. Okay, I'll move over a little bit. Or I could have used the secret sauce chord. What? Yeah, well, the secret sauce chord, right? That's substituting the major move, right? I'm gonna use the secret sauce chord. So yeah, all right, cool. I learned it in F, right? You know. Oh, nobody like you, Lord. Nobody like you, Lord. If they want to go to F sharp, we do it. Put G flat, right? Find a minor chord in that key, which you already know. It's the 6. Oh. To the 4, B. And it's chords I had already played in E, which was the 5. It was the And so I recognize that when I look down, I'm like, oh, okay, I already know what chord I can play right there because I already played the chord already. In E, it was on the 5. But in F sharp and G flat, it's the 4. And then we go to the 1. Or the secret sauce chord or major, whatever one I choose. So, oh. See what I'm saying? So now I learned the pattern, and that's what the thing is, learning the pattern. 6 to the 4 to the 1. I didn't do it all the way to what? To the 5. Secret sauce chord or the major chord. I played the 6-9 chord. Right? So now I say, oh, okay, wait. That's what practice is all about. Taking stuff you already know. If it's 4 chords, there's no excuses that we can't transpose the chords that we're familiar with already. Just move them up every day. Shoot, I'm not doing that every day. Let's just say I want to get this over with today. Like right now. Right? Yeah, right now. Now, the question is, am I doing this in the motion or am I actually doing this to memorize it? Okay. I'm in motion right now. What I mean by that, I may not even remember what I'm doing later after I'm finished doing this. But real practice is because I'm like, focusing on what voicings I want to use. I'm doing this on purpose so I can, because I really want to play that way, right? Because they say how you practice is how you may end up performing for real. So, yeah. Anyway, so that was F sharp G flat. If I want to go to G, G hates me. So G, same thing. Look for my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. Right. Look for my 4, which is C. I remember I just played that chord already. I already played. Oh, that's the secret sauce chord. To the 1 G. Also, I can play the sus2. The secret sauce as well. What? Alright, and then go to my 5, which is D. Same scenario with D. Secret sauce with D. What? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, now we can go to A flat with it. Find my 6 in A flat. You can go forward or backwards, whatever direction you want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F minor. Alright, so okay, cool. I'll throw my little twist there, and now I'm going to the what? The 4. Let's see. Wait. Yeah. So the 4 is what? D flat. I played it already. A flat to 1, or the secret sauce chord, or A flat, and E flat to 5. And also I can play the secret sauce to E flat. sus2, secret sauce, or B flat sus4. So remember, you can go to sus2, sus4, or the secret sauce, or both. All right. Anyway, so that was A flat. Oh, ba ba, ba 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 ba. Secret sauce chord right there on the 1. And then. E flat, or I can use the secret sauce chord there as well. What? Let's go to A and do the same thing. Alright, so to keep A. This now, am I kind of practicing? In some sense I am, but in another sense, I'm just kind of showing my beginner musicians. You can do this. If I can do it, and I'm almost 100 years old. I'm halfway 100 actually. Wait, how old are you again? It's 24. Let me see. You came on YouTube at 2000 and man, you are halfway 100 years old. No, let's go to the 6 and A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is right there. Remember I told you that F sharp minor chord. I told y'all it was coming. I'm saying, I told you it was coming. This is a side with inverted root position, right? The first version, the second verse, all of it. Now we'll be heading to the 4. And what's the 4? A, D. I just literally played this chord. That same movement. In D, I can put it in A. What? Or D. Also, it's in G. And then we're going to the 1 in A. Again, secret sauce chord, sus2, secret sauce chord. What's sus4? Oh, both. Yeah. And then go to the 5, what's E? E sus2, B sus4, or the secret sauce, or both. Okay, let's go to, what's the next key? B flat. Right. So B flat is 5 to 6 in B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G minor. Decide when the version I want to use. First version. I'm root first or second. Nope. Or whatever voice I'm gonna use. Alright, what we headed to the 4 and when what key I say when? Hey, B flat, so my 4 will be what? E flat. Chord I had already played. And B flat the 1. 1. And then my 5 chord will be F major. Played these chords earlier. Oh man, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or again. And I can use some of the ideas that I can come up with as a rookie or as a beginner musician or baby saint musician, and I can come up with the ideas because now I see these ideas with my secret sauce chord. I see the ideas with the tritones, and or borrow another chord from another key and do something crazy with it. So it's all kind of stuff you can do. If it sound right, play it. If it don't sound right, don't do it. All right, last key, B, right? All right, so B, the same thing. Look for my 6 and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. All right, so it's a minor chord, which will be technically A flat minor, but we are not going to call it A flat minor because it's G has to bump to G sharp minor. All right, so I have to decide what inversion I want to do. All right, so now we're going to the 4 chord, which is what? E. I just played it a minute ago. Or the sus, or both, right? All right, and then we go to the 1 and B. All right, and then we go to the 5, which is F sharp. Oh, and like I said, these chords we already played in the previous other keys. Pay attention to that because it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back. Those chords are gonna come back to you from a previous key that you had already did earlier. And now back to the C. Alright, so that's what practicing is all about when it comes down to practicing your chords in all 12 keys. And it'd be a no-brainer when you sit at the keyboard and somebody sings something or do something or whatever. You can be able to play these basic chords, which are just 4 chords in all 12 keys. Later on, if you want to throw your own spice, your own little whatever you want to throw in there, juice it up, fix it up, tear it up, rip it up or whatever, and just whatever you want to do, then you do what you do. Now, when I did this song for the first time, I came back and got on the organ because I said earlier, I told you I don't have a transpose feature on there. So I was thinking, man, what can I do a little bit different? So I'm just demonstrating it on the keyboard to the best of my ability because my brain is saying, pedals, I need some pedals. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking outside told you I'm using my tritones. I'm using the tritones. Nope. Right. Using the tritone. The secret sauce again. So now I'm thinking, Now, that's a little different, right? You know, to end up playing this song in a different way. You know. Okay, now what I'm doing is, you know, looking at how many bars in between each chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So look at all that time. I can be throwing something in there, even if it's just one chord. It don't have to be 10, 15 chords in there, but you know, y'all get my point. You know, a lot of times you see cats playing different things, you be like, oh man, how you squeeze that in there? All right. So here I can go, let me see, I can go, let me see, so I got 1, 2, 3, right? See, 2 chords right there. So 1, 2, 3. So I got 1 chord, 2, 3 chord right there. So I got 3 chords before I can get to what? My 4. 4, 2, 3. Now squeeze some right before. Now squeeze right before I got around the 4, the 3, maybe like the 3 and the 4. I squeeze maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 3 or 4 chords in between there, or to get to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? So I squeeze about 3 or 4 chords there. 1, 2, 3, 4 before I got to the 5. Now what can I do when I watch it? I gotta be quick with this because I need to get back to what? The 6, right? That, or you know, and get back to my 6. Right, I got this is called ideas. You know, just come up with some ideas to drop in there if you can. 6. You know, 1 to the 4. You know, 3. I'm going to the 1 out, and I'm heading to the 5. Not spectacular, right? Until I do some. Right, you know, throw your spice in there, something like that. So, that's something I would do later. But meanwhile, I try to keep it in the pocket. You know, I try to keep the song in the pocket first before I throw the spice in there. You know. All right, so transposing. We can take another simple song. This song might be a little long, but I would break it down into sections. Let me see. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, pass them along because you care for me. Pass the move again in such a special way. 6, 7, back to I love you. I love you, Lord, and I magnify you. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled with prayer. Back to the top. I'm going to the 5 that time. So now I'm thinking ideas now at this point, right? But I was trying to keep it simple. Like, you know, I love you, though. Not spectacular. I love you, though. Not spectacular, y'all. Just try to keep it. Today, 7, 3, 6, 2 to the 5, 6, 7, 1, 1 up to the 2, 6, 5.5, 5, 1. I guess I go with this 14, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's park it there for a second there. All right, that seems like a lot. Shoot, I didn't stop counting after 3. After 4 or 5 chords already for the gate, actually. So in an instance like that, I would chop this song up and try to do them in all 12 keys. So what I mean, okay, so if I want to do this in C, or let's go to D. Let's go to E. All right, E. So I love you to D. Memorize pattern. 1 up to the 2, to the 5, to the 5. No, my bad. Back to the 1, to the 7. See, 3, 5. All right, now, like I said, I would have chopped this up and said, you know what? I'm not gonna do that much. I'm just gonna remember the first section of I love you to 1 up to the 2, to the 5, back to the 1. Remember in C sharp, I did 1 up to the 2, 5, 1. I did the other stuff on purpose so you can see how far I wanted to go. All right, but my game plan is mimicking everything I literally just did in C sharp and D flat. All right, but chop it up. So in the key of D, I got I love you to 1 up, 2 to the 5, back to my 1. C, I love you to 1 up to the 5. I mimic everything I just did. Key of B, I love you to C, I love you to today. B flat, I love you to okay, I'm gonna go out a little bit. I love you, Lord, today. Let's see, let's go A. I'll bring A. I'll bring A down. I love you, Lord. Let me see. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, today. What? Let's go F. I love you, Lord. Coming up now. I love you, Lord. I'm repeating the same thing. I love you, Lord. Back to it today. F sharp and G flat. I love you, Lord. Diminish. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, today. I can't see. G. Love you, Lord. Up. 2, 5. Back to the 1. A flat. See, I love you, Lord. I'm on the roll now because I remember pattern. My fingers remember the pattern. And A, I can go up higher on A. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, today. B flat can go up higher. I love you. I love you, Lord, today. B flat, B now. That made me play different there. I love you, Lord, today. Okay, now let's get the other part. It's the 7, 3, 6 in there. 7, 3, 6 in there now. 7, right? Let's get the 3 and the 6 in there now. Let's do this in C. 7, 3, 6. See how I'm able to find these. 7 now. You know. I didn't do that at first, right? Remember that. Why is that happening? Because my fingers is identifying the same fingering, if you will. All right, in the key of D. 2, 3, 6, right? So I got the 7, 3, 6. What? All right. E flat. 7, 3, 6. Now what's happening is my finger is duplicating the exact same software update night now later. Y'all mess up my computer. I'll be hot. So now my fingers is remember pattern. So when I move up, my fingers remember that same pattern. Maybe I have to tweak the finger a little bit just to kind of, you know. 3 and 2. It also helps out know your number system and all 12 keys. Cause now you know. Oh, I need to go to the 3 and E. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, now we trying to steal my ideas, y'all. You know, I'll be coming up with some crazy ideas too. Now, back in the day, I used to write music, but I stopped doing it because, not because I'm lazy, but it's I just be like, man, I just kind of stopped doing it. That's all. This the thing changed my channel. What was the other one I used to do? I forgot the. Let me see here. What one would I be using? I forgot this other little jam I found in here messing around with this keyboard. Is it this one? I hate that thing sometimes. Oh, speaking about that, remember like rap stuff, you know, I'll be hitting you with that. Hey, that's that minor move, y'all. Told y'all, no. That little minor move. That's what they be doing. That mind move. Y'all get the point. Let me get off of that stuff. All right. What was I at? Yeah. So transposing chords. Right. Did change my key thing again. Transposing, moving your going to the 7. 7, 3. 6. And keep D flat. You know, we got the same thing. 3. Y'all gonna make me a keyboard player before the end of this year. In 6 months. I've been at this for 2 months already on this keyboard stuff, right? Yeah. Give me 6 months, I might be a keyboard player. Keyboardist. Yeah, and then you know you go up to E flat, same thing. 7, 3, 6, and up to E. 7, 3, 6. All right. Let me see. When I get to F, let me see. I might change the voice a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, I probably. Right. Now probably when I get to the 3, I'm in F, right? 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll go ahead. Yeah. You see, I start changing the voices slightly, just a little bit, not much. Cause my thumb, it wants to, you know, and of course inversion, you know, has to or has to back. See, this is what the pros be doing, y'all. Messing around. Now I could have did that when I was in D flat. Kinda love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. messing around with this stuff, right? All right, so when I go to F, three. I'm sorry, y'all. One, two, three. Yeah. Trying to figure out which one I want. Three. Of course, I'm doing my inversions, right? Of course, I can also substitute the chords for other movements. I said I wasn't going to get into that, but I could use the sus2, the secret sauce chord, the sus4, the it secret sauce chord, and of course, you see me using the tritones already. I did tell y'all the other day, write this down. You're playing your major move, minor move, augmented move, all right, diminished move. Don't forget your you have the C major sharp 5, right? C major 7 sharp 5, major sharp 5. That was the augmented chord I said at the 7. Anyway, so you're gonna find that coming up too as well. So to you sound and I can play around. I can go second version, and then major. The same chord I just played here, I just put it here. The same chord here, I put it here. I'm just doing inverted. That's all I'm doing is just inversions of the major moves, or I can use the sus4. So I said I wasn't gonna get into that. Okay, let me not do it. Let me not do that. Right, y'all start saying, "Oh man, this is some crazy stuff." Yes, this is your boy Andre Clark. By the way, if I didn't introduce myself, let somebody know that this is dude out there, this new cat on the block, dropping these little videos, trying to help some folk out. As I learn, you learn. I'll be like Aaron Hills will say, as I learn, you learn. What I know, you know. But by the way, y'all, I'm charging $199 lessons. That's what cats be like, hey man, you want to go to my website here, I'm gonna charge you $199. I mean, I have a website, y'all. By the way, I do have a website. It's been out for a minute. It's been launched for quite some time, maybe, but I haven't finished editing things on my website. So I'll let y'all know when I'm finished editing everything and putting my contents in that particular website. So I do have a website. And also too, I'm actually writing a music book, by the way. I'm creating my own music book. So let me make sure my website is cool. Hold on. I haven't been to it in a minute. Actually, I meant to look into it. What's the name of it? Let me see. I ain't been to it in a minute. Let me see. What's the name of my website? I forgot. Let me see. I forgot the name of my own website. That's terrible. That's terrible, man. Let me see. There it is. Here it is. All right, there's my website right there. I want to tell y'all the name of my website. Hold on, but let me see. Let me see. I gotta hide my website name so y'all don't be like looking for it, cause some of y'all, some of us folk, we nosy. We nosy. Hold on. Wait. Uh-oh. I gotta hide the name. Why is it still showing right there? Oh, that's funny. All right. Oh, it's popped back down again. Stop that. Stop doing that. All right. I got to cover it up right here. So this is my website, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it pretty, y'all? That's pretty. What some of y'all be... Let me go find that, man. I'm fine. Let me hurry up and type that in right quick. Let me find this dude website. All right. So, yeah. So that's my website there. I think I got to make a payment on this thing so that I don't lose it. So... I've been having this website for a while, since maybe what is this, 24? So I think I started writing my book last year and the year before last. So that would be 21. I think I was writing my book in 2021, so I think I had already opened up my website. Well, launched launched the website. Let me get off of that. I had launched the website some time ago, around about 2020. It was either 2020 or 2021. It had to have been before COVID. I think it was before COVID. Actually, I should have looked and seen it, actually, because it would have told me when I actually launched my website. But duh. So I think I launched it in 2020. Let me see. Sometime it'll tell you down at the bottom. But yeah, oh, didn't tell me down at the bottom. Oh, my bad. Where's that thing at? Hold on. Let me see. I think I gotta pay my bill. Well, I'm gonna have to finish pay my bill. This is home, right? Home. I thought I was at the home page. Oh, it just took me back to, okay, that was home page. Y'all, I can't remember. I know it was before COVID. It was before the pandemic. So, features. Usually down at the bottom. It will say when I actually open my website. But anyways, all right. So, but yeah, it was somewhere around in that ballpark, about 2020. Let me see, because I didn't do it in 2019. I think it was 2020 or 2021. And then I started writing, creating my own music book, which I started and I haven't finished it, because I got sick. So, I thought it was showing on here. Guess not. I don't see it on here. All right, but anyway, it's work. It's definitely some work. So some stuff in here I gotta edit and put my own little some stuff in here, on this website. So let me get about this website. Let me get up off of here, man. Actually, wait a minute. What was that? I just saw something here. Usually this will tell me. Let me see if it let me. Hope I don't have to log into it. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna make me log in. All right, I don't feel like doing all that. But anyway, so I'm actually in the middle of writing a music book, and I was almost halfway there, and then into my book. And let me see. So hopefully it don't make me log in or re-log in. Actually, let me see. It's loading. Oh, it's gonna make me really. I hate when they do that, because I can't remember what my passcode is. Let me see, do I want to continue? Yeah, it's going to make me re-log in, and I don't feel like doing it. All right, so anyway, I was writing a book. I was halfway there finishing it up last year and the year before, and then I ended up getting sick. All right, let's get back to this transposing again. So we have the 736 in the key of C. And then we have a 736 in D flat. Let's see what my dog was doing. It's crazy stuff. Oh, I guess the wind did that. All right. 736 in D flat. And then 736 in D. Or actually, right? And then we have the 736 in E flat. Oh wait, yeah, E flat. 3 and 6. All right. And then we have the 736 in E. 3 and then 6. So I was actually in F, right? So 736. Right, 1, 2, 3, and then 6. Now this, y'all. These chords are like basic stuff. You have your tritone, or you have your minor move with a tritone. I broke this down yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday. You're playing this E minor 7 flat 5. And it doesn't matter what inversion you use to pull this off, you're still gonna get the point across, right? You know, right? So, you know, So yeah, so you all I'm doing is duplicating the same moves, right? What keys this got me in? Ooh, I gotta move that. Ah, crap. What key is this thing over here on? Let's see. I got sometimes you gotta keep changing the key because I want to give y'all the wrong information here. All right, so let me move that. Let me move this boy over here. I'm over here. When I upgraded my laptop, 4 or 5 days ago, I think it was. It whatever it showed over here showed over here. Oh, now it's finally showing up down there. Really? Oh, hold on. It disappeared over here now. Now it's over there. Really though? This is good. Man, this thing is funny, man. Anyway, from before that, everything was over here on my laptop. And now it has switched my lower, whatever you call this thing over here, switched over here. And I didn't even touch it. It just appeared. Hold on. How did I do that? How did I even get that over here? Nope. What? How did I get that over there? I hate when that happens. Now it's over here. I don't even know how I got this over here, y'all. It's crazy. Dang it. Hot diggity dog. How did I get over there? Alright, maybe I should just leave it where it's at. Because I don't even know how that even got over here. Anyway, the lower bar over here, all that stuff just jumped over here. Alright, forget it. Let me go ahead and grab this. I'll put it over here. That's alright, it's all good. All good in the hood. I'll just drag it over there this time. But this all was over here on my Mackie Dacky, and this would also appear on both screens. For some strange reason, when I uploaded my computer, it stopped doing it, and I don't know what happened. All right, so I guess I'll leave it right here for now. So it was an F. All right, so E minor 7 flat 5. 3. Oh, I said I was gonna change the key. So where's F at? There it is. So actually I could just put it on C, but anyway, so this is a D flat major 7 flat 5 sharp 5. These chords you're gonna see all day. A lot of musicians doing this stuff. Alright? And then the D minor 9 chord, which I explained on other videos. I'll just do it again. So basically in the Nashville number system process, you have your 1, which is a C major chord. Alright? So you have the 1, which is a C major chord. Remember your scale is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Well, you also got chords to go with it too. Alright? You got the chords to go with it. I gotta make sure I got which mouse I need. And you have the C major on the bottom, which is your 1 chord. And your 2 chord is D minor. And then your 3 chord is E minor chord. Your 4 chord is F major. 5 chord G. 6 chord A minor. And B diminished 7. And back to the 1. And so I said, if you're creating chords, you can do this in all 12 keys. It's going to put you on the map a little bit. Put the C major at the top. Create yourself and go to the 2 chord, which is D minor. D minor 9/11. Now, in this case, don't forget, because the D is on the bottom, we're looking at the D major chord. Remember that? The scale, the D scale. So don't forget that. You got to know that when you... But just the point I'm making is you moving your flat of your 3rd, your D major chord flat the 3rd, causing you to play the D minor chord. And then you have the C major at the top, which is you creating chords that's already in your C, D minor, E minor, G minor, G major, and A minor and B diminished. Some of it, right? That's the 7 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On top of what I shared with you guys, where make sure you learn your major move, the minor move, augmented move, which wasn't in there. Add 7, your diminished move, which was not in there. Dominant chord, which was not in that movement, right? And your major 7, which was not there either. Your sus2 wasn't in there. Your secret sauce chord wasn't in that other formula, right? So I'm sharing y'all what the formula. What's up, man? What's up, man? Your sus4 chord, right? Which wasn't in the other formula. So I'm sharing with y'all what's going on. What's going on, right? And so then when you start listening to songs, you're going to start saying, oh, like I did. I'm like, oh, that's what homie doing right here. Oh, I get it. You know, slowly, of course. You know, you ain't going to get it right away. Maybe some of us will. Maybe some of y'all beginner musician might catch it. Rookie level musician. Y'all might just get it on the first shot. So that's what I'll be listening for. Like, man, what kind of chord is this cat putting here? Is he mixing, matching chords? Or whatnot? And yes, this is a mixing, matching chord. C at the top and your D minor chord. Those are 2 different chords. Of course, in the middle, I call it combination of chords in the middle, right? What are those chords in the middle of this? So if you take a good look, you have at the top. We start from the top. You got the C major at the top. That 1 chord, remember? Y'all remember that 1 chord? The 1 chord? That's at the top now, right? Yeah, the 1 chord is at the top. I'm saying the 1 chord is at the top. All right, I think somebody caught on to it. Now, what's our next chord? A minor chord. The 2nd chord. What number does it fall under? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th. The A minor chord. A minor chord. Let me say it again. The 6th chord, right? We have the 1 at the top. The 6th is underneath. The 6th chord underneath. What? Yes. Yes. All right, so we got the A, C major at the top. We got the, after that is the A minor chord, right? Now, what's underneath that A minor move? F major. Cool. We didn't do a G there. So this time we did a G. What number does it fall under? The 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the F chord on the 4. F major chord on the 4. And that's why I call this combination of chords in between. Alright. Okay, so we have the C major at the top, the 1 chord, the 6th chord in the middle, and technically in the middle still the F major chord, 3rd chord, right? Alright. Now, what's next? And then now we have the D minor chord. When I let go, it's D minor. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That creates a D minor 9/11 chord. Oh. D minor 9/11. The only reason we said the D minor 9/11 is because the D major chord. And we had to flat the what? The 5. And then also we had to what? Flat the what number? 6. But no, the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had to flat the 7 to bring the 7 down. So we had to flat the 5, the 3, and the 7 to get us the the B in this D minor 7 chord now, right? D minor 7. 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, because we had to flat the 7. If I raise up, then this will be a D major chord. D major. A D major 7. Remember that dominant chord I told y'all about? Remember that dominant chord I said earlier? Yes, ma'am. Huh?